Currently, this meeting is on record, and officially, I want to welcome us once again. It is 8 p.m., 7 p.m., or whatever time zone as stipulated on the meeting schedule. This meeting kicks off immediately. And so I have received numerous messages and also a lot of people as regarding the current development. Sometimes the system will be out. Some people will not see their token balance, and so it has been a thing of concern. But first of all, I would like to appreciate us all, and I also want to let you know that in no time you will see the result of what is going on at the moment. And so this particular blockchain, IWC blockchain dApps development, actually the first API test running of the app that will be connected via the exchange is going on. And they are testing about 3,700 API lines that will be connected directly to the exchange via our app. And so this is one of the reasons why when work is ongoing, you will continue to see server error on your end or on your account. Do not panic because once the APIs are tested and everything is fully working, the system will be restored and your token balance will still reflect. No any information has been tampered with. Normally, if such test run is going on, the system is supposed to be completely shut down in order to have a maximum, test run skills. But a lot of people will begin to complain, and so one part of the exchange is what is normally being set down in order to do the test running, and reason being is so that this will not affect whatever data or any information on your database. It will not affect that for sure. And this particular action or this test running began from Monday of last week. And so the developers want to unveil the trading activities via the app, not on the exchange link. And so we want to be able to see all IWC users trading on the app, just like you are doing on Binance, on Coinbase, and on other exchanges via their apps. And so currently at the moment, the first stage of the app test run is what is going on at the moment. And this test run will be completed, God willing, this weekend or latest by Monday. And so after Monday of next week, you will not experience any other hitches any longer until when another test run is going to take place. And so I would like to appreciate us for following up. So many of us are very active on our various chat rooms. I am seeing some posts, some admins that were absent have now fully returned and also working. And so I want to also appreciate all our sponsors. This week alone, we are making progress, and so we are able to record a tremendous success in times of sponsorship. And so IWC sponsorship or the 60-day challenge is currently ongoing. And so many of us who are yet to participate in this particular challenge, don't be left behind, because I think we are almost going to a week now from the kickstart of the 60 days challenge. And this week, I think we have about 68 persons in total that were sponsored. And so we already have 68 persons that were sponsored by others. And then we are still moving. And so we want to be able to record a tremendous number of persons through this particular introduction of the 60 days challenge. And so those of us who are having humanitarians that are allocated with 100 coins, we are going to make available most of the humanitarian beneficiaries so that they can be migrated in order to receive their coins. And so one of the regions that we are actually focusing more, that results are coming the more, are regions from the Kaduna State, and also places that are quite responding and giving numbers. And so we are also going to, we have a lot of humanitarians in Adamawa State, and some also here in Abuja. But we want to ensure that those who have been consistent, we also follow up by encouraging them with the migration. I think the Kaduna people have done tremendously awesome. And also, we have people from Adamawa State who also have done very, very well in terms of migrations. And so we want to be able to see that we fast track this process. In the next 60 days, we want to ensure that we are able to record a good amount of people migrated into the exchange. And so currently at the moment, we are having a serious, a little bit of interruption, but like I stated initially, that interruption will be over within this weekend and latest by Monday. And so the system, you might experience that it has been on and off, on and off. And so whenever the developers want to run the test of the app, they will have to shut part of the system down in order to carry out the test run. And that is the wallet and also the database section, so that the test running will not affect your information and also your private data on the exchange. And so that is why sometimes when you log in, you will experience that you are having a display of server error. And so it's as a result of the app development test run on the exchange that is going on. And so in no time, you will have no need to go via the link anymore. IWC application will be ready and also will be available for us to download directly from Play Stores, just like other cryptocurrencies. And also, we can trade via the app. And also, one of the issues or the reasons why we are experiencing this is because there are blockchain communication features additional. If you look at the exchange on the web, you will not see the additional communication features, only the social media aspect that you can see on the exchange. And so, coming to the issue of the app, there are additional features like the blockchain communication features, where you can be able to place a call and also be able to interact with people live. And so that is one of the reasons also that this particular test run is going on, in order for us to be able to have an effective and also a smooth run when the app eventually is completed. And so, like I mentioned, between now till latest throughout this weekend or by Monday, we will have the exchange up and running very smoothly back as usual. without no any interruption. And so time to time, the developers will test most of these activities or actions on the exchange to ensure that the exchange, the app is fully compatible. The APIs are also fully compatible with that of the exchange from that of the app, so that we will not experience bug issues. Remember when we went live, when the ICO ended, we went live. The app was deployed, and after which it began to have some malfunctionings, and also that was how the entire app project was sabotaged, and it has to start from the beginning. And so right now, the developers are testing everything along as the work is going forth, so that once it is fully deployed on mainnet into the blockchain, there will be no need for any other corrections, because once the dApps, the app and everything is fully deployed, the developers cannot be able to correct anything. So testing it along as they are working and starting it at the early phase is what is actually going on currently now. And so over this weekend, latest by Monday, everything returns back normally, because the first phase of the test run must have been completed by that period. And so I want to appreciate us all for all that we have been doing, especially those of us, the leaders who have been working, who have been tirelessly engaging the entire community and also the migration process. I want to specially appreciate us for that wonderful effort. And I also want to thank us all for following patiently to ensure that we have a successful migration process. And so, without any hesitation or wasting much time, I would like us to, if you have any question or comment, you can quickly indicate on the comment section, so that we can respond to your questions and also your contributions in this meeting. And so, very quickly, I'm going to be giving the administrators, especially those who are handling the issue of migrations, do us a favor by ensuring that we have people migrated with the correct details required. And so we have some people making a mistake, sending their migrations twice. And also we have a case wherein somebody went into their wallet and added so many other different wallets, added Bitcoin, added Ethereum, and added Binance. And so when the person wants to copy a wallet address, he went straight to receive, and without selecting the wallet that he or she, without indicating that I want to copy Incredible Wealth Coin wallet. And so they went and copied a different wallet, forwarded the details to the admin, and their coins are sent. And after which, those coins are nowhere to be found. And so I have been saying this from the ICO period, and I will continue to say this until we get to the transaction stage. There is one thing about blockchain project, and so we I will be patient. Perhaps once the system is up, we would like to do some demonstrations, so that some of us will look at what we are saying. But I have demonstrated a lot on the tutorials. And so if you are copying Incredible Wealth Coin wallet address, please, if you are still having some challenge or issue with regards to getting your Incredible Wealth Coin wallet address, kindly go back to the video tutorial. I have posted those video tutorials on the forum for everyone to see, and also for you to be able to watch those videos and be able to follow up with the entire procedures. And so, if you look at if you take a very close look at the descriptions and also the explanation I gave on the issue of adding Incredible Wealth Coin wallet, if you have no business adding Bitcoin or adding Binance for now, for the sake of this migration process, you should not add any other wallet apart from Incredible Wealth Coin. And so, or you can decide to add other wallets after completing your migration in order to avoid having mistakes, because some people will copy Binance wallet address and send that Binance wallet address along with their migration process to receive Incredible Wealth coins into their account. If coins are migrated into that Binance or Bitcoin wallet, you will never see those coins reflect in your account. And those coins are lost in the blockchain forever. Nobody can use them, they are lost. And so, one of the sensitive aspects on cryptocurrency, when it comes to the issue of cryptocurrency, on the wallet address issue, it is a very sensitive issue that you need to be very careful. And that is why I'm saying when transaction begins, some people out of curiosity, some people out of desperation will end up losing everything. Many people here will come back crying that they have lost their coins. And so you have to be very careful in terms of taking these particular spectacular steps in carrying out transactions. And so, for those of us who have already completed your migrations and you already have your coins directly in your wallet, congratulations. I have few cases reported to me. Someone sent their migration to the admin and mistakenly used a SafeMoon wallet address to receive Incredible Wealth coins. So those coins, you will not see them in your wallet. Why? Because you copied the wrong wallet address. And so I would like us to go back and watch those video tutorials over and over and over again so that you can be able to uh, fully understand and also digest the entire aspect of the Incredible Wealth coin in order for you to be able to follow up with all the due process. And also let us have, in order to avoid such mistakes happening or occurring, because by the time you continue to do these mistakes, even when trading begins, the same mistakes will continue. And so I would like to stop here for a moment before I do some demonstrations so that we can get updates. And so, like I stated, if you have any comment or question, you can indicate on the comment section. I will attend to those questions respectively. And so, I would like to begin with uh, our administrator from Kaduna State, who is handling most of the humanitarians. Mr. Hosea, you can unmute your mic. I'm sure you have a bunch of humanitarian migrations on your table. Unmute your mic and give us an update very quickly, Mr. Hosea from Kaduna. How many people have you migrated already?
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. You are welcome.
And I want to greet everybody in the house. Actually, uh, in fact, there is success to the migration that is ongoing. Just like you've asked the question, right now, I have migrated close to 100, if not more than that, because I am still confirming, just like I told you the other
Yeah.
day. So there are other names that were sent to me by the ambassador just today to migrate them. So I want to believe that there is tremendous progress, and I'm believing and trusting God that by the time we move to the next meeting next Friday, you'll be receiving good news. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Like I said or stated clearly, we are not going to only focus on some individuals. And so we are going to be taking migrations randomly. And so we have all the humanitarians. And so if you are a humanitarian, and as people are coming in to sponsor, we will help to migrate your people. And so what we are going to do is to send you the receipt for payment, and also instruct your administrator to migrate people using that particular sponsorship. And so that is what we are going to do right now. We have a lot of people who actually has, like I told you, we have about 68 persons this weeks that were sponsored. As a matter of fact, one person sponsored about 40 persons today. And so another person sponsored about 18 people. Another person sponsored about 12 persons. And so we, after the entire migration, we are going to have the list and also the names of people who have sponsored humanitarians. And also there is a special reward that will be allotted to them, even apart from their personal or the reward of migrating those people. They are still going to get another reward from the Incredible World coin. And so those of us who are sitting behind, I would encourage you to get up on your feet, and also take up the challenge, so that we can have the numbers coming in order to have the exchange open in no time. Okay, I think we have one of the humanitarians also in the house, from Yola, in person of Dean Reverend Herimas. I would like to give him an opportunity to also come in very briefly and give us update from Yola. Reverend Herimas, you are welcome. You can unmute your mic very quickly and give us update from your end, sir. All right. It looks like Reverend Herimas is not with us, or perhaps the connectivity is poor around his area. And so that is that for from the administrators. I don't know if we have any other administrator in the house currently at the moment. Okay, we have David. I think David also is joining us from Kaduna State. So we've gotten update from Mr. Hosea. And so I will basically proceed with the entire progress. Okay, we are having some hands. I am going to take those hands when I finish with the demonstration. First of all, I will start with the comment section. I think we don't have many questions today regarding on the comment section. Good evening, everyone. Mine is just a recommendation. Well done, and God bless your efforts, sir. However, if there is any who need help with migration, I'm willing to assist. Thank you. All right. Thank you so much. We have a lot of people queuing up to migrate, so many humanitarians. And so, like I said, we have people who already migrated about 68 persons this week alone. And so the campaign or the challenge began as at last week. And so those of us who are actually uh, those of us who are not in the challenge, you can do us a favor by sending a request directly to me for those of you who wants to migrate if you are from Nigeria, or you can directly communicate with the ambassador to give us to give you all the further information regarding the migration, and also how you can go about doing your migration. And so we have a couple of hands raised up. Let me just take those hands very quickly before I do the short presentation, then we wrap it up. I have Mr. Paul T. Dolo raising up his hand. Yes, Mr. Paul, you can unmute your mic, Mr. Paul, and come in very quickly from Liberia. Mr. Paul T. Dolo, if you can hear me, you can unmute your mic and come in and give us update. You are raising up your hand. Okay, I think Mr. Paul is not hearing me. We do not have much time today. Yes, Reverend Achi, you can unmute your mic from Grand Bassa County in Liberia. Unmute your mic, Reverend Achi, and come in very quickly. You are raising up your hand.
Good evening to everybody.
Yes, good evening. You are welcome, Reverend Achi.
Thank you very much. I highly appreciate you for this tutoring or further tutoring. I know we are getting somewhere, but on the long run, I saw certain bonus. And they say, I don't know, when you migrate two person or one person, the bonus, how does it happen?
All right. I think you asked the same question. Is this the only question you want to ask so that I can, if you have any other question, you can ask at the same time so that we can
Yeah,
proceed. If you have any other contribution, I will respond to this. Do you have any other question?
okay. Yeah, another question here is that I read from a chat room that I don't know what you were talking about, that it was soon finished. What was it?
All right. For those of you who came in late, we are talking about the app development and also the updates that have been going on via the Incredible Exchange. And so, beginning from Monday of last week, I think I have been posting the notifications and also the announcements on our group chat regarding the test run of the app. The developers are working on the Incredible Wealth Coin application, and then that app will be is undergoing testing right now to test the compatibility of the app with the exchange. That is what is going on at the moment. And so I made a remark that you may experience some challenges regarding the issue of viewing your wallet, but I believe that the system is currently back at the moment. For those of you who want to view, you can check your wallet to see the system has been restored. I just received an email currently acknowledging that. And so you may experience the system going on and off throughout this week. It's as a result of the current test run that is going on the exchange. And so it will be duly completed by the end of this weekend or latest by Monday. So after Monday, everything is going to be running smoothly. Those of us who are already migrated completely and you've received your coins, you will understand better what I am saying. And so that was what I was trying to explain, Reverend Achi, before you came in. And so regarding the issue of the 60 days challenge, uh, there is an opportunity given to everyone, irrespective of your nationality, wherever you are joining this meeting as an Incredible World Coin user. There is a 60-day challenge going on because we have a lot of people requesting or asking how can they be able to buy more coins. And so currently you cannot buy coins because trading has not begun. Sorry. but you can migrate other people and be able to get points by migrating people. And so that is the challenge that was explained and also what you are seeing in the chat room. And so by migrating somebody who has 100 coins, you are going to receive 50 coins from that person. And so there are people who are under the humanitarian allocation who received 100 coins. Those coins were paid for by the humanitarians. And so, and they need to be migrated into the exchange. And so, if you can migrate those individuals, each person you migrate, you are going to receive 50% allocation of their humanitarian coins that were allocated to them. And so that is that for the humanitarian allocation. All right. Yes, Reverend Archie, are
Okay.
you satisfied with the explanation? Hello. All right. I think Reverend Archie is having some glitch. Yes, you can. Yes, you can proceed. I can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, you can go on, sir. We can hear you. You are on.
Okay. How about those that migrated are sending money first, are sending it later, but have not received any sign?
Yes. You promised that you were going to arrange a meeting and send for the director for administration. And by the way, I sent you the migration tutorial. Were you able to go through the tutorial?
Yes, I went through, but I organized a meeting and the area was packed. I sent for director. I sent
All right. It looks like Reverend Archie is having some
for
issue.
the administrator. I mean,
Yes.
but I
So
mean, say
what
I should get in
happened?
contact with. Eh?
Yeah. So what was the response from the admin?
I mean, say I should get in contact with you before. I mean, say I should get in contact with you before he could come. But it was so difficult to get in contact with you. Yeah, I called him again. He said, "No, I will not come because our bossman did not approve for it." So the people scatter.
So when did you arrange the meeting?
That was last Sunday.
Oh, you gave me an update concerning that meeting,
I
and
arranged
if I heard you clearly, you made it clear that the meeting only 8 persons came for the meeting, and so that was why you were unable to inform the director for administration on time. Did you arrange any other meeting apart from that meeting?
Yes, the first meeting, a person came because rain fell. But the other one that I called I made to be in person, it was 21, 25.
Yes, but I am not.
You
I
see?
was. I
So
wasn't
I don't.
aware. I was not aware. But even if I am not aware, he has the right to come over and attend and chair the meeting, and also be able to demonstrate and give you the practical aspect. But I sent you the tutorials on how you can migrate independently. By watching that tutorial, you personally can be able to migrate. Have you tried doing the migration?
No, I watch it. I understand some, but the security area there, where to copy and paste,
Yes.
there where I hish
All right. And so where to copy
to
and
copy the
paste? All
yes,
right.
where to copy and paste.
What we are going to do at the moment, right now, when are you going to host another mass meeting?
Yeah, I wanted to do it because I call people feed this fast, so I'm still talking with them. I want to hold mass meeting this coming Tuesday or Wednesday by the grace of God. Finally Wednesday I want to host mass meeting 4:30.
All right. You have to be specific on the very date that you are hosting that meeting so that I can get in touch with the director of administration. So be specific. If you have concluded that you are hosting that meeting on Friday or on Thursday or on Wednesday, then we can have an arrangement made for him to be available.
Okay, I will send you text from my WhatsApp.
All right. All right. So
I will
let
send
me
you
know.
text when the meeting time is. I will send text.
All right. And so when you get when you are done, when you've concluded, if you guys have drawn a conclusion regarding the date, then you let me know so that we will arrange on who to come over there uh, to take you through the process. But I should I strongly believe that you as an individual, if you can follow up that tutorial carefully, you should be able to do the migration. But all the same, we are going to do our best to send a representation over there during the meeting. So let me know about the conclusion of the meeting, and then we will get back to you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Um, Please do not just come in without being recognized. You need to signify by raising up your hand. I want to recognize Mr. Dixon Kemu from Bong County. He's also one of the coordinators for IWC. Mr. Dixon, you can unmute your mic. I earlier gave Paul the opportunity to come in, but he was unable to unmute his mic. Dixon Kemu, you can unmute your mic and come in very quickly. All right. Dixon, if you cannot hear me, I would like to also pass the opportunity over to someone. There is, Mr. Jala, there is a hand on your app. So that is where you are supposed to signify, but I can see you are raising up your hand on the video call. Yes, you can unmute your mic now, Mr. Miller. You can unmute your mic and come in.
Oh, thank you so much. You getting me,
Yes,
sir?
yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm joining from Bangkok.
Okay.
Oh, this is just to re-echo what our leadership are thinking about doing. So it's just a re-echo as to a meeting planning for the 10th of next month. So like the previous person was just saying that he planned a meeting and trying to get administrator on board, but it didn't materialize. So I want us to start doing it now so you can be aware so as to allow administrator to be here with us on the day so that what that happened to the previous person I was just discussing so it can happen to us. So this is why I try to reach it out because it is what our leadership are planning to do. And I'm saying this because that's why I heard from them today so that at least we can work start from there to get somewhere. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Miller. Thank you so much. The previous time we discussed with Dixon, Mr. Dixon, and also Mr. Paul regarding the migration meeting over there in Bong, but they were unable to fix a date, a specific date regarding that. I think then the director of administration has gone to other places. He has taken a tour even to the southeast regarding the migration process. He has visited over 6 to 7 counties. And so we have been waiting for the other counties to reschedule and give us their schedule so that someone can come there and give you the practical demonstration regarding this migration process. And so you can still communicate with me via the WhatsApp platform. Mr. Paul, I have given you time to speak. If you are on now, you can come in.
Okay, thank you very much. You can get me clear, sir.
Yeah, very clear, loud and clear. Please
O-
proceed.
Okay, that's one of my client. Okay, that's one of my clients who were just talking when we were in meeting today.
Yes,
We deciding that by the 3rd of May, if you approve your office, that one of the guys can come and we can fast track some of those issues like we may mention. So we have a meeting on the candidate meeting today. So we decided to also let you know on the platform today that at least later we can be able to hold some of those guys to help us with the training.
absolutely. May 3rd, right?
Yeah.
All right. And so we are going to send Mr. Richard and perhaps Mr. Sumo will be with you
Thank
guys
you.
over there in Bond
Uh-huh.
County for the migration meeting. And so we are going to begin to plan for that right now. And so let's communicate by Monday so that we will
Uh-huh.
conclude with this particular issue, and they will be with you guys uh, in the meeting come on the 3rd of May. Thank you so much, Mr. Paul. Thank you very much.
Okay. We also making a plan that those districts leadership will be followed so that we can make sure we expand the training.
Yes, so invite all the district coordinators from every region. Maybe we might even, if there is a possibility, contact the coordinator for Lofa County, so they can join you guys over there. We have a lot of users from Salaye
Okay.
district. Yes, and so we will try to contact them over there if
Okay.
they can join you guys for the training and also the meeting coming up on the 3rd. Maybe one or two or few of their leaders can come down to you guys and also join the entire
Yes.
exercise. I think that will be a welcome idea. And so we will try to do that.
Oh
And
yes.
also we will conclude with the arrangements with you and also other leaders. All right?
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
That would be fine.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. That's Mr. Paul T.
Okay.
Dolo from Bond County, who happens to be the county coordinator. I'm seeing Mr. Che after a long period of time joining us on a video call. You have missing, but you are back again. You are welcome, sir. What is the update from your end? And how is it going on? You were responding initially with the migration process. Along the way, you slowed down. You can unmute your mic. Let me just give you 1 minute from Greenville.
Good evening to everyone.
Yes, good evening. You are welcome, sir.
Yeah, yeah, sorry. Honestly, it is not intentional to stay out of the meetings
All
because
right.
it's like for my own side, I'm the focused person. But
Okay.
it was due to network and serious engagement. But I promise you that as I am back because I really want to speed up and I want to catch up with everything. I'm going through the tutorial and I even talked to Richard today and we had a wonderful time. All is going well.
All right. Thank you so much. That's Reverend Samson Che from Sino County, Greenville from Maryland. No, not Maryland, sorry. Greenville is Sino County. Yes, thank you so much, Mr. Samson. And also, I think I still have more hands. You can put down your hand. If I respond to you, just put down your hand so that we can have. Yes, Mr. Mohammed from Sierra Leone, Mr. Mohammed Sensei, you can unmute your mic just a few seconds, please, because we want to wrap up on time. Yes, Mr. Mohammed, you can unmute your mic. What is your contribution or question?
Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine, thank you. You are welcome,
Hello.
Mr.
Okay.
Mohammed. Yes, yes,
Um.
we can hear you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm in chief. I, I I have some issues with migrations. I've got through the tutorial. I've made
Yes.
some gains from it. But my issue is now to pay for the BNB. Last time I screenshot the one that has already accepted to send the BNB to me. But it says except I have an account with EcoBank, which as we speak, I don't have any account with EcoBank. So I don't know if there's any means for me to have this BNB without going no without going this too much of bureaucracy. That's my question one. Question number two, I still want you to connect me with the ambassador of Sierra Leone because I don't think if something is going on from this side of the country because if we are in touch, uh, I guess we can put things in place and move forward. So please, sir.
Okay, I'm going to have a conversation between you and myself and the ambassador and also Pastor Frank, who is the IWC ambassador representing Sierra Leone. Uh, as a matter of fact, I was in communication with Mr. Frank last week Tuesday, but you were not online back then on Tuesday. I also sent him your contact to try and communicate with you, but the problem why you guys cannot connect is your distance. You live in Bo and he is in Freetown, and so it's a bit difficult for you guys because of the distance, but nonetheless I would like us to have maybe a WhatsApp conference meeting, you and myself and Pastor Frank, so that I can link you up properly, and also perhaps you can be the coordinator for Bo because you have been very consistent on this forum. And so let me get through to him either within the weekend or latest by Monday or Tuesday, and I will get back to you regarding that aspect. And so,
Okay,
coming
sir.
to the issue of buying BNB on Binance P2P, the person who is giving you those conditions, when you go on the Binance P2P trading section, you don't just trade with one individual. There are so many traders. And so, if the terms and conditions of the person you want to trade with does not suit you in order to buy your BNB, you should buy USDT and swap it into BNB and use it to make payment. So it is not compulsory
Okay,
that you must buy BNB on the P2P section. You can buy USDT and then you can swap the USDT into BNB. All right?
okay, sir.
Yes. And
Okay,
then
sir.
if the person is giving you other extra terms, you can look for another buyer and then negotiate and buy your BNBs. There are so many traders on Binance. All right?
I know. Okay, sir. Yeah,
Yes.
I will.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, sir.
Thank you
Thank you.
so much. Yeah. And so that's Mohammed J. Sensei from Sierra Leone. Uh, when these are We are going to come up with these trading teachings very soon. By the time we are almost at the verge of completing the migration, we will begin to give you a hint on the trading activities and how trading works, so that those of us who are coming in as novice, or those of us who are coming in as people without experience, you are not going to lose your coins, because when it comes to the issue of trading, we will have to teach you when to release your coins after receiving payment or before receiving payment, what you should do. Because we will have some people desperately releasing their coins because they need money in IWC exchange. And so when you lose your coins thereafter, even myself, I cannot help you. And so currently at the moment, as soon as those coins are sent and also migrated into your exchange, automatically you are a full custodian of those coins. Even beginning from the ICO, you are a full custodian of those coins. And so you and only you can release those coins. And by releasing those coins, there are security measures to confirm that you are the one that is releasing these coins. And so let us all be careful when we are approaching the aspect of trading. Mr. God's Power, you can unmute your mic and greet the house. Also, you are one of the administrators on our social media forums. I have not heard from you personally for quite a period of time. What is going on regarding migrations and also the sponsorship uh, from you? Were you able to complete your migration process and your sponsors at the same time?
Good evening, sir. Good
Yes. Good
evening
evening.
to the house. I have received my coins in my wallet, and for those I migrated them using BNB. 0.02 BNB was what I sent, and the migration fee, sorry, the charge fee for making the transfer to IWC wallet. I was charged 0.0005 BNB. So it reduced the zero point 0.2 which I sent, 0.02 BNB which I sent to 0.0195. And I received a mail from the admin saying that it is short and not up to the 0.02 BNB. However, what I did was I converted the worth of 0.005 which I was charged to my fiat currency, which is the Nigerian naira. And I think it was barely up to 100 Nigerian naira. So what I intend doing is to send the equivalent of that on 0.005. Now, instead of course, I cannot send 0.005
Yes.
BNB to IWC wallet because it is not up to the minimum threshold of transfer. That is why
Yes.
I would have to convert it now to my fiat currency here and then send it to the IWC bank account, GT bank account. And when I wanted doing that recently, that was when the work on the exchange continued, and working on the exchange has been a bit challenging. So I'm waiting for the system to come back working normal. Then I will complete the migration of the what is it called? The those that I'm sponsoring, and then see how I can go ahead to take advantage of the 60-day challenge and migrate more persons to amass more coins into my wallet.
All right. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Mr.
sir.
God's Power. Yes. And so those other migrations, the other people that the BMB became short, you can forward their details to me. Let me do a follow up on them. Let's see how best we can have those people migrated. And also, the system has been on and off. Currently, I just checked, it is back. And so it might actually go back off any moment because of the API's test run that is actually going. But not to worry, your data and information is intact, like I stated from the beginning. And so by Monday, the test run will be completed. The first phase of the API test run is going to finish. And so everything returned back to normalcy. Everything begins to work smoothly. And so if they could finish even on Sunday, but latest by Monday, it should be concluded. And so, beginning from Monday, the system will be running back very smoothly, and then we can continue with the challenge. Even presently, the person who migrated 40 persons actually came in today. And so, due to the ongoing test, does not mean that you cannot do your migration or do your send pay make payment of your sponsorship. So you can go ahead and do that, and also send the information to either myself or the ambassador, so that we can begin to arrange the number of persons that you have paid for their migration ahead of time, so that once everything comes back stable, we will have those people migrated. And as soon as that payment is made, once we send your details to the admin, you are going to receive your benefit and all the coins that are allocated for the migrations that you have paid for, even before the other people whom you paid for get migrated. And so, uh, those of us who has made payment, or those who are still standing by, I strongly believe now that the system is back, perhaps you will receive your coins even maybe tonight or any moment. But latest by Monday, the system is back on smoothly, and no any other interruption again, except when need arises for the developers to do a test run. Why they are doing this from this very early stage is so that we will not experience anything during the launching of the app. And so, as they are working, writing the codes, they are test running everything at the same time to ensure that we have a perfect dApps on Play stores that will not malfunction or have any bug issues. And so, thank you so much for that wonderful update, Mr. God's Power. And I appreciate your commentaries and all your support on the platform. Thank you so much. Yes, Mr. George, you are raising up your hand also. Kindly unmute your mic very quickly. I will give you 1 minute so that you can come in very fast and give us an update from the southeast.
Okay, good evening, sir. Good
Yes, good
evening,
evening, Mr.
Mr. Philemon.
George. Yes.
Good evening to my colleagues in the house. I greet all of you, my regards to you and your families. Please, I have this question to ask. I, while in the process in the southeast here, we did migration for somebody, and the key was copied. Unfortunately, I didn't know the key. He didn't copy it complete, and then for me to check his migration details, for him to access his dashboard, when I checked his phone, it happens that I don't know what happened, but he said he slept and woke up and discovered that his phone, whether it was formatted or something, he didn't know, and the authenticator was no longer there. So I had to re-download it. But then I entered the alphabetical keys that was generated while he was doing his migration, and it happened that it was not complete. It was telling me it's too short, and so that is where the problem we're having with the young man now. And I am actually, I don't know how to go about it. So my question is there anything that can be done, or does he need to start afresh? Thank you, sir.
All right. Regarding the issue of the code, the two-factor authenticator code, if you are unable to copy it complete, definitely there is no way you can activate it. It cannot be activated because the code has to be complete before you can be able to connect to Google Authenticator and the exchange. And so, has he already been migrated? Has he received his full coins in the exchange?
That is what we wanted to check, sir, to know if he has received the coin,
Yeah,
and
so
then this happened.
okay, have you sent his migration details with his wallet address?
Yes, I have done that through the email.
You copied a wallet address from his exchange and then you forwarded it.
The wallet address. No, I haven't sent the wallet address. The only thing I did was the email I sent to the admin, a proof of payment for the gas fee. That was the only
Okay.
thing I did. I
And
never
so
copied
there is no
any
wallet
address.
attached to the migration details. Was there any wallet
Okay.
serial number that you copied? Okay. What we will do in order to save time, I will send me a message on WhatsApp so that I will help you in the process
Okay.
because in order to save time, your migration has not been completed if you are yet to send your wallet address. So that means that that account has not been fully migrated. And so what you will do, I would suggest that you can you can still you can still create another account and activate the two-factor authenticator fully for the person. Since you cannot remember
Okay.
the details of the old account, his coins are not yet migrated. And so you can create another account for the person.
Okay, sir.
Yes, on the exchange. Thank you so much. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Mr. Mohammed Ibrahim, you have been raising up your hand from the beginning. What is your question? Very quickly. Good
My
evening.
question
What is
is
your
that
question?
Google authentication is one that give me the problem, but I've already finished my version and everything and my wallet. I've already received my first exchange. I purchased 10 coins, but I received 20 coins. So now I know that I'm able to enter the exchange without it. If I don't use the same local authentication, you enter it. Why is that important? So I will
All right. Mohammed Ibrahim, let me first of all, there is a video tutorial for two-factor authentication.
have my
And then,
exchange.
all right. So can you hear me? All
Yeah.
right. I think I've heard your question. The two-factor authentication lasts for only 30 seconds. And so before you copy the two-factor authenticator, the six-digit code to paste on the exchange, you should make sure that you first of all confirmed your captcha, then go back and copy the two-factor authenticator and paste it. Immediately you paste the two-factor authentication, you hit the login, and straight away you will be able to go into your account. And so the first thing you will need to do when you first of all you enter your email address, you enter the password, you confirm the captcha. That is the first round of check. Then you log in. As soon as you log in, it will now take you to where you are going to confirm your two-factor authentication, which is the second security layer. By then, your email and your password has already been confirmed at this point. And so what you will need to do is you will need to confirm the captcha first. By the time the captcha confirms that you are not a robot and it marks good, then you can now go back to your two-factor authenticator and ensure that the 30 seconds does not elapse. It goes round, and so you will see it ticking. It depends on the count that you set your two-factor authentication. It could be round in form of a fan, or it could be on a counter basis. And so whichever way, every way you set whichever way you set the two-factor authenticator, it lasts for 30 seconds. And so ensure that it is still reading and it is still far. So you wait for it. Once it begins to count, you copy. You go into your exchange and paste, and then you log in. In short, two-factor authenticator is the last thing you will do before logging into your account. Yes, Mr. God's power, you are raising up your hand. You can unmute your mic very quickly.
All right. I Mohammed actually complained of he called me particularly because I migrated him into the exchange, and I also him insight into how to navigate around the exchange. Recently, he called me, although that was after long after I left Kaduna. He's based in Kaduna. He called me to complain that the phone in which he had the Google Authenticator application had issues. So, on in an attempt to fix it, he lost his applications, including the Google Authenticator application. So he re-downloaded the Google Authenticator, but at the moment, the IWC, what is it called? Uh, the authenticator that the
The
digit
code.
that is supposed to be the code that is supposed to be to show on his what is it called, Google Authenticator, is no longer appearing there. His data of IWC on the Google Authenticator is no longer there. So I was hoping I would refer him to Osea, who is also based in Kaduna, to see how he can be of help to him. I I am very, very far from Kaduna now. I'm in Yobe State. So I'll find it very challenging to help him from a distance. So I intended linking him to Hosea. So what I will do is I will send him Hosea's phone number so that he will call and then reach out to him and see how he can be helped to have access to his IWC account again.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. God's power. Thank you very much for that wonderful uh, comment. Yes, I think I have okay. I have Patience Victor also raising up her hand. Okay, you can come in, Ma. If you can hear me, you can unmute your mic. You were raising up your hand earlier. Is she still in the platform? Yes, Madam Patience Victor, if you can hear me, you can unmute your mic. You were raising up your hand. Okay, Mr. Paul, what's your concern again? I think I'll be taking you finally because we have spent much time. Mr. Paul, you can unmute your mic. What is your concern, Mr. Paul?
Okay,
Okay,
thank you very much.
okay, hold on,
Um,
Mr. Paul, hold on.
yeah,
Uh, yes, you are welcome.
yeah.
Madam Patient Victor, you can go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, then raising up my hand was good evening, everybody. Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, ma. Happy to
Raising
see
up
you.
my hand was a mistake. I mistakenly tapped on the. It was a mistake, sir.
Oh, all right, all right. Okay, no problem. Thank you so much, ma.
Yeah.
Happy
But
to see
just to make my present, I recognize my present. On behalf of my husband, I want to say well done to everyone, the executive, the developer, and everyone involved in IWC process. We ask, my prayer is that God, in His infinite mercy, will help us hit the target so that people can start trading
Yes.
in the
Thank you
name of,
so much.
and I will pray for speed.
Yes.
Well done, sir. We
Thank
appreciate
you
you
so much.
deeply. Yeah, this is Patient Victor, Pastor Victor Samala speaking from.
All right. Okay, thank you so much. That is yes, that's one of my well-respected mama from Yola. Also Pastor Victor, who is the state coordinator for Yola, also a state pastor, sorry. Also, he happens to be one of those who actually sponsored 40 persons today. And that's a very huge one from Pastor Victor. And I appreciate, I think he also has sponsored earlier some people. And so, this opportunity, only people who are wise, only people who can see beyond the now are taking advantage of it. Okay, I can see you are muting your mic, Ma. Yes, you can come in very briefly.
No, sir.
All right. Okay. Thank you so
No,
much.
sir.
Thank you. Thank you. The mic is on and off. And so, like Mr. God's power stated on the chat, only those who can see beyond the now are taking advantage of this incredible world coin sponsorship. And so, those of us who can see beyond the now, I encourage you to take advantage of this opportunity even more than during the ICO. If there is any time you need to take advantage of becoming whosoever you want to be in IWC, it is now. And so I want to appreciate all the sponsors. I also have Prophetess Udoka from Lagos, who actually sponsored 18 persons. And I also have Mr. Nnamanu from Burkina Faso. He also sponsored 10 persons. He sent his sponsorship. As you can see, people from other countries are sponsoring humanitarians here in Nigeria. I also have Mr. Kohli, who sponsored about 6 persons from Liberia. Even Madame Zelin from Maryland as well. She has also sponsored quite a number of persons here in Nigeria, and she is based in Liberia. And so it doesn't matter where you are, your locality or your nationality. One of the importance of sponsoring people to migrate is so that you are going to get 50 coins, 50%. And so you can imagine 5,000 naira is equivalent to 1,000 Liberian dollars, for example. And so with 1,000 Liberian dollars, you are going to sponsor a single individual, for example. And so you can see people are sponsoring others from other countries. And so those of us who are looking at taking advantage of this opportunity, it will do you a lot of good in the nearest future. And so very soon, not too long from now, like I stated, we will have our app, and so there won't be any need for you to go on the exchange website any longer. You can download the app in the nearest future, just like we have the Binance app and every other exchange app on Google Play stores. And so currently, right now, that is what is ongoing. That is why we're experiencing some little hitches. And so by Monday, the first phase of the test run will be over and everything will be running back smoothly. And so I want to appreciate everyone, and especially those of us who are resilient. Let me just take the comment section finally. I have taken a good number of hands today. Vincent Bulus is saying, "Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Mine is just a recommendation." Okay, I think I read that comment. David is saying, "Is it possible for you not to receive credit alert for your coins through your email, but your coins is already credited in the exchange? Is it possible, sir?" Um, on the exchange, it can only be possible for you to receive coins in your IWC exchange wallet without being notified when your email is not valid. And so if you are asking me whether it is not possible for you to receive coins in your exchange wallet without being notified via your email, from henceforth, every little action that takes place on your exchange, you will be alerted via your email. And so that was the reason behind using a valid email to sign up on the exchange, because each transaction you will have to authorize. And so it is not possible for you to receive coins in your exchange without not being notified by the exchange. So as soon as coins get into your exchange, you will receive an email confirmation that so amount of coins were sent into your account. And if coins are also going out in from your account, eventually when we begin, all of you will see it. You are going to authenticate, you are going to receive authentications to confirm the release of those tokens to wherever they are going to, or coins. And so it is not possible for you to receive any tokens or coins in your exchange without being notified. And then the last comment here is saying, I'm still awaiting the UD number, okay, the user ID number of God Divine Grace Ministry from the ICO. Okay, thank you so much. I will communicate back to you, Reverend Samson, regarding this particular question. I will attend to that very quickly. Yes, Mr. Paul, let me take you last before we wrap it up. What
Okay,
is your question?
okay. Thank you very much. My party statement here in Liberia is that December I was part of the I call it the migration, but still, so I trying to see whether those guys can they will be able to give me another confirmation concerning that. Because I was the first, was about the first three in
Okay,
Bon
you were
County.
the first set of persons that have done their migration from Bong, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The first in December I did mine, but
Yes, I can remember. Can you
yes,
log
oh,
into your account? Do you know how to log into your exchange account?
not yet, not yet.
All right. So you will have to wait for the meeting so that you can be
Uh
able
huh.
to get it right. But there are tutorials, there are video tutorials that you can watch. I want to really commend Reverend Samson Che all the way from Sino, because he actually, by simply going via the tutorials, he was able to do the migrations independently. So I'm expecting the same thing from both Bong County and also Grand Bassa County and Lofa and all other places, even Maryland. Some of them are still
Okay,
calling. How can they do their migration? Please settle down and go through those tutorials. You are going to be able to migrate by following the step by step. And so we have spent
um,
so much time on this meeting tonight. We've gone over an hour plus. And so I
yes,
would like to stop here. We may schedule a Google meeting by Monday or Tuesday. If the entire test run is over, I will schedule a very quick meeting to notify us concerning the entire development. And so, like I stated, the system will be on and off. Currently, right now, it is on. It might go off any moment if since they are still working. So bear with the exchange until after this weekend. Everything is going to the test run will finish either Monday evening or first thing on Sunday evening or first thing on Monday morning. It will be completed, and so we have gone over 1 hour 18 minutes. And so this is the much we can take for tonight. In our next Google meeting, I'm going to do a demonstration and show us some of these aspects, especially those of you who have watched the tutorial and still yet could not understand how to navigate into the exchange. I will do a little bit of practical demonstration by next week. And so I want to thank you all for making your time to come on board. And I also want to appreciate everyone who is in the business of sponsoring the migrations, and also those of us who are administrators. Thank you so much. And this is the much we can take for tonight. Let's do it again next week. Also, I want to recognize our sister from Lagos, even though I mentioned her. She is one of the migration sponsors, Prophetess Udoka from Lagos. She has sponsored close to 20 persons this week. and so the sponsorship is coming in rapidly. And so if you want to also join, you can indicate by either getting in touch with me directly or the ambassador from Nigeria or from Liberia, whichever region you want to sponsor. And so thank you very much. Let's do it again by next week. Good night, everyone. Thank you so much.